Yo, what up? How's it going, Pancorn? How you doing, dude? Yellow. How you doing? How's your Tuesday going? Oh yeah, cool. But yeah, I think that's everything set up, and I think we're good. I just gotta make CDs today. Well, I got a bunch of orders too, but I'm gonna make CDs first. But yeah, Pancorn, how's your Tuesday going? How's work been? How you feeling? Okay, so I gotta grab all of this. It's Skyer, yo, what up, dude? Hey, what's up, Logan? How you doing? Good to see y'all. How you been? How's your Tuesday going, Skyer? And yo, what's up, Logan? But I'm glad to hear you're doing all right, Pancorn. Just chilling. Heck yeah. Yeah, what you been up to lately, Pancorn? You making more music, or you playing games or anything? Or are you just like literally just like in your room just chilling? I forgot if you got Tuesdays off or not. All right. So I got all that. Let me put on my my shoelace. Pancorn says, work, to be honest. The manager guy has been making some people not too happy, so it's been a bit odd, but it's been manageable enough. Okay, well, I'm glad to hear. Yeah, getting a new manager. Like, have you heard the phrase that people don't quit jobs, they quit managers? I feel like that's like one of the truest words ever spoken. But yeah, dude, I feel you on that. Well, I kind of don't like that. So good luck trying to, handle the new manager and everything. Yeah, hopefully they're nice to you. Because, like, I've had work jobs where the manager wasn't that great, but at least they were nice to me. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But, Skyer says, just good working on the Mega Man level. Oh, yeah, I remember you sent me the Mega Man maker thing. That's cool, dude. You're always making some cool stuff, Skyer. Not gonna lie. That's what's up. Sounds like a fun time, dude. And Pancorn says, at the moment, I'm actually just chilling. My brother got back from Italy a few days ago, so he's in the computer at the moment. Oh, dude, Italy, that's what's up. Dude, I kind of, I don't know, I've heard mixed things about Italy. So I heard that, like, they kind of wouldn't maybe like people like me out there. But I heard the food is really good. And the funny thing is, I heard that from somebody that looks like me. So we'll see. But, Pancorn says, but I've been doing a lot more music lately and it's been fun. I'm glad to hear it's been fun, dude. That's sick. Yeah, I gotta get back to making music. I've been so locked into Monster Tape 1. I haven't opened up FL Studio in a minute. So I've been so busy just doing Monster Tape 1, like all the stuff around it. But yeah. And Logan says, did you see the email I sent? No, I haven't, Logan. I've been busy, dude. But y'all check it out. I'll probably check it out later tonight. But yeah, I'll try to get back to you when I can, Logan. Heck yeah. That's cool. You sent me your label idea. Hey, yo, Butter, dude. What's up, man? How you doing? How you doing, Butter? Did you get the, I know I asked you on Sunday. You probably haven't, because it's only been like 2 days. But, I know you said you're still waiting for your CDL. How you doing, Butter? How's your Tuesday going? Heck yeah. But I'm stoked to hear you got like an idea for how your label's gonna work, Logan. That's sick. Hey, yo, who is it? What up? How you doing? Who is it? How's your Tuesday going? Good to see you. And Pancorn says, my friend showed me the basics of how to use Vital on a Discord call a few days ago. Oh, sick. Vital's like a synth, right? Like a synth plugin? I don't think I've used Vital, but I've heard about it. It's the one like it looks like a what's it called? Like a syringe. And Butter says, guess what? Chicken butt, dude. No, I'm kidding. What's up, Butter? Fantastic. I'm glad to hear your Tuesday's going fantastic, dude. But yeah, my guess is chicken butt butter. I bet if I could guess that. And who is it says, I'm being depressed blog. Aw, at least I can see a bit of my floor now. Oh, did you like clean up your floor or something? Like take stuff off the floor? Well, I'm sorry to hear you're not feeling that great. Well, hopefully we can hang out and make this a little bit better. You know what I mean? Listen to some Prince. That always makes me feel better. And yo, Butter, congrats on passing the CDL, dude. It's funny because I was like, there's no way you already passed it. Hell yeah, dude. Not like I doubted you, but you know, because I just asked you about it on Sunday. But dude, high five, Butter. Hell yeah, dude. Congrats on getting that CDL. Now you're officially a trucker, dude. You get to roll the dogs. Start my orientation on Monday? Sick, dude. Well, dude, have fun at orientation. I'm so hyped for you, dog. I mean, it's a good job, dude. My buddy's chilling. He just got a new car too. The one that also does truck stuff. It's pretty chill. If you can mind into the driving, it's a good time. Pancorn says, yeah, it's a synth. Vital's a synth. I still need to figure out how to use. It's a plugin. I have it entirely separate from my FL at the moment. Oh yeah, well you should import it. You'd be all right. But what's it called? But dude, that's sick. Yeah, for whatever I want to learn. Oh my god, learn a plugin. I just mess around with it a bunch until I get it. Yeah, dude. So that's what's up. And Pancor says she helped me out a lot, but she uses Serum and also uses Ableton, so FL and Vital was a bit out of her wheelhouse. Oh yeah, well no worries. Well, I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out. Yeah, I think just you can look on YouTube how to like add VSTs directly into FL. Pancorn, it's not too hard. It is like somewhere weird in the settings. So you'll figure it out though. And who just says, yeah, just still working with my corner, so the floor is the first step. Okay, cool. That's sick. Well, I'm glad to hear you're getting like, you know, stuff cleaned up. Who is it? That's sick. You know, making some progress in your day. Glad to hear. It's Simple Hideo, what up? Yo, I was just about to get comfortable. I got someone to leave the house. Hope you guys are well. See you the next one. Oh yeah, dude, no worries. Have fun doing what you gotta do, Simple Hideo, and I'll see you in the next one, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Just say what's up, dude. I appreciate it. Have fun. Do your thing, Simple Hideo. And Butter says they passed the CDL first try, dude. That's sick. Dude, congrats, Butter. That's so dope. I'm hyped for you, dog. By any chance, Butter, are you planning on like living in the truck? Because that's what my buddy is currently doing. They're gonna get it because they wanted to save up to get like enough to buy their own car, which they just did. That's up to them. But they've been living in their truck to save up money faster, and now they're gonna get an apartment. That's like the next step. And Butter says, and the pay is 53 to 66 mile. Oh my god, 53 to 56 cents to the mile. So if I drive to Montana for 10 hours, I could potentially make 86K a year. That's what I'm saying, dude. Yeah, you can make money, dude, doing truck stuff. It's not bad. Yeah, especially like 86K, like living in like the Midwest. That's crazy. Heck yeah, dude. I'm happy for you, Butter. You have to be chilling, dog. And the thing is too, I don't know, because like trucking's kind of like a trade, you know what I mean? And like what's it called? A lot of like trades tend to be like held by like older people. So I think trucking tends to be a little bit skewed on the younger side, but like in general, like lots of older people retiring. So there's gonna be like a lot of like, I don't know, at some point it's gonna get more and more competitive to get drivers, you know what I mean? Because like there's no way AI can drive an 18-wheeler, dude. You just can't do it. There's no way. Especially around the city, there's no way. So yeah, I don't care what Google Tech got. There is not driving around LA with AI with an 18-wheeler. But Butter says, I'm gonna take my time off to see my girlfriend. Oh, that's so nice. Heck yeah, dude. Well, dude, have fun. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I think, I don't know. I feel it. I feel like it's gonna be a good step in life for you, dog. I'm hyped. I love to hear it, Butter. Zaku says, dog, I can't even make flyers look good. How you doing, Zaku? Yeah, that's a great point. How are they gonna drive an 18-wheeler when they can't even make a flyer that looks good? That's comedy. Oh yeah. Butter says, but the goal right now is to buy a plot of land and hire people to build me a house. That's sick, dude. Dude, Butter, you're about to win life, man. I'm so hyped for you. Hell yeah, Butter. Gonna have your own built house. Drop some dope trucks, dude. That's what's up. But other than that, see if anything's been going on lately. Oh, I have all this stuff on my. But I guess we can talk about the time of the stream. Did anyone have any favorite YouTubers? Have we talked about favorite YouTubers before? It's just what happened is I was going to those tarot nights and I met I guess one of my new acquaintances. She was like, yeah, I love reaction YouTubers and stuff like that. And it's hella funny because we were just talking about YouTube. She's like, yeah, I watch hella YouTube, yada yada. And she was like, yeah, I sometimes like to watch Curtis Connor, but I'm not a huge fan of him. But I do like Curtis Connor. He's like, what about you? And it's funny because one of my favorite YouTubers has a 1 hour video just talking shit about how much they hate Curtis Connor. And I was like, let me think about it. I couldn't bear to tell her that my favorite YouTuber absolutely hated one of her favorites. To me, it was just too comedy. But keep on this YouTuber called Chad, and they're hella funny. They just talk about just silly stuff they see on the internet. But Logan says, I got a stacked weekend, bro. I'm going to the Rapids, the water park on Thursday, and the new Spider-Man movie on Friday. And then my C's expected to come around. Hey, sick, dude. Heck yeah. Yeah, I'm going to the new Spider-Man as well. I haven't watched the last couple ones, but a buddy of mine, they got a new role at their job where they literally fly. They're only home once a week. They're always flying somewhere new. So I guess they bought tickets to the new Spider-Man, but they're going to be gone working. So my buddy was like, you just want his ticket? And I was like, I mean, I'm not going to say no. You know what I mean? So yeah. So I'm also seeing the Spider-Man. But dude, have fun at the water park and then Spider-Man. Yeah, Logan, you're kind of up right now, dude. I'm so glad to hear everybody's so up right now, dude. Heck yeah. Except who is it? But who is it? We're about to get up right now. You're next to be up. Who is it? I can feel it. But Capricorn says, I watch Chat sometimes. They're funny. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they did a video. It's kind of talking about a farmer dating show. Oh, dude, I was dying. I was like, this is hilarious. It was 3 in the morning. It was just crying, laughing. But yo, Korean dude, what's up, dude? How you doing? How's your Tuesday going, Korean dude? Is I still wait for my turn? Your turn's coming in October, remember? It's your birthday, and then give it a month, and it's your time to shine, dude. How much? You got 3 months left, dude, and it's your time. You can count down the days, Zaku. 90 days, and then you're lit, dude. Trust me. "90 days until Zaku gets lit, dude. Let's go." But yeah. But yeah, so lately, Chad, I've been watching them. I'm gonna go through the channel. It's always kind of silly though, because it'll be look at the silly thing I saw on TikTok. But normally I don't like channels like that, but lately, I don't know. Chad is hella funny. What was also really interesting too is that this new acquaintance, they were a woman, and they were like, yeah, I'll only watch dude YouTubers. Who are your favorites? And I listed off a bunch of women, so it was we switched. She was like, oh, I thought you listened, it's weird how I watch all dudes and you watch mostly women. And I'm like, I don't know. It's just kind of funny. But Logan says, Loki, I learned how to make doubloons you make. Oh, yeah. So actually, Logan, doubloon is my own thing I built. It's my own custom coded app. But I mean, you can do it. You can code, dude. So yeah. I mean, if you want, yeah, you can build your own. And yeah, Logan, doing it all from a Shopify store, that makes sense. It makes it a lot easier because yeah, then you have to pay for multiple Shopify accounts, and that's a whole headache. But yeah, Shopify has a thing Shopify's documentation, Logan, is so bad, but you can build your own website that just works on top of Shopify's back end. But the API for it is really complicated. I don't think, yeah, you'd have to really lock in to build it, but it might be worth it for your use case. But honestly, if I were you, though, I would focus more on getting the label started than trying to build all these custom stuff. I'd worry more about getting those CDs and getting a couple sales before doing anything else. And Butter says, well, gotta go. Dude, congrats again, Butter. I'll catch you around, dog. And yeah, thanks for stopping by to like share the good news, dude. I'm stoked to hear it. Take it easy, Butter. But so yeah, so that's my favorite YouTuber lately, Chad. I was just watching them a bunch. But and also too, I'm super stoked. I maxed out the dumbbells at the gym, dude. So now I can do 50-pound dumbbells on each arm. So I do like the jackhammer bicep curls, but I can do 50 pounds on each arm now. So I'm super hyped on that. And Logan says, no, I mean, I gotta learn how to build it. I know it uses the Shopify buy button, and yeah, Shopify's back end super good. I know about the products that JSON clicks. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, yeah, no worries. And Logan says, I'm already making CDs once I start doing that. He says, I'll start the store and all that. Yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is I was actually talking to my buddy about this last night, but it's kind of like putting the cart before the horse. And after I learned from doing my business stuff, it's just like get the business, get some business going and then try to optimize. You know what I'm saying? But I think you know. So yeah, because the building doubloon, it it's not like a quick haha, haha. It's like it took me a good month to build it, which it was worth it. But you know what I'm trying to say. But it did take a month. It took a couple weeks, but still, you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah. Also, I forgot the context, but I realized that I have. So I save all my memes, and and I back them up. And I was talking to my buddies yesterday, and I realized I have a concerning amount of pictures of just Godzilla's butt on my phone, like Godzilla from the back. Because I forgot what the context was, but I was just sending they're like, why do you have so many pictures? And I just kept sending all of them. And they're like, how the heck do you have so many? And I was like, what does this mean? What does it say about me? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. And what was also wild is that because I watch so much YouTube, I have another buddy that sends me we'll send videos to each other. And what's wild is that YouTube now will tell you when a video is made with AI. They send me AI videos, and I was like, no, this video was made with AI. So YouTube's starting to take over, just share AI slop too. I'm like, no. So I didn't watch it. And yo, Gray, what up, dude? Yo, Groovy, I received your CD the other day. Thanks for signing shipping. Oh yeah, of course, dude. Thank you for grabbing it. I really appreciate it. And I'm glad to hear that you made it to you safe and sound. Thanks for letting me know. How's your Tuesday going, dude? You got a second? But yeah, but you're welcome. I'm actually making more CDs right now. Funnily enough, I'm making more of them right now. But yeah, I watched a video too about recently about a dude that bought their own liquor store, which I thought was pretty cool. I don't know. I don't know why, but I have this weird thing where I think if Groovy Kaiju was ever to the point where I was kind of chilling, I just got to make beats all day, I think I would like to have a funny corner store or something, like a water store, like a snack shop or something. Just something kind of cool. But yeah, he was saying that his liquor store made $1 million a year in revenue, but he was like, yeah, but I only get to actually live off of $40K. And I was like, dang. But yeah, that's one thing about all the business YouTubers and stuff. They're like, oh my god, it's 2 million. But then when you look at the actual numbers of it all after everything, they're usually not making a ton of money. But it just sounds cool. So people click on the video, you know what I mean? Kaiju convenience, dude. Logan, that's what I'm saying, dude. That'd be kind of sick. Yo, Cherry Cola, what up? Good to see. How you doing, Cherry Cola? How's your Tuesday? I did watch Lullaby for a Princess as we exchanged. I delivered my side of the promise. I got you to hydrate in the stretch. But yeah, it was good. It was like a musical song. You know what I mean? Remind me of Wicked. I feel like everything musical reminds me of Wicked these days. But you know, it's very like Wicked but ponies. It was cool. Yeah, I'm stretching. Actually, I need to stretch, dude. I woke up today and I was just like popping everything. Yeah, looking Kaiju Convenience would be a sick store name. But yeah, I don't know. Every once in a while, I get like funny little like business ideas. Like I think I mentioned, I wanted to make like a Thanksgiving food year-round restaurant, or like a s'mores bar, like a place where you can just hang out with the homies and make s'mores. I thought those would be pretty cool. Jerry Cole says, nice. But yeah, how's your Tuesday going, Cherry Cola? But yeah, I just kept watching more videos from what's it called, Streaming University. Dude, Ludwig was just spitting bars, dude. And what I really appreciated is that they talked a lot more about like building like a team this time around, one of their like lectures, and they were really like how to like bake in like incentives for like your editors and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, I gotta do that, dude. Because they were big on like, if I'm eating, my team is eating. And I was like, hell yeah. But Cherry Cola says, I went on a college trip and got a free hoodie from the college. Oh, sick. How'd you get a free hoodie? Did you just give them to you, or did you like win something? That's sick, Cherry Cola. Glad to hear you're like, you know, looking at colleges and stuff. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I love college. College was sick. Skating around campus. Oh, I mentioned this before, but did I ever tell y'all that and plus college campuses are just so pretty, but dude, my college had like I mean every college does, but my college had like a bunch of squirrels. And like once I was skating and like I was just like, you know, skating like, and I was late to class, so I was like kind of like just like boom, like just, you know, just like smashing on my skateboard, right? And I'm like going as fast as I can, and like I see the squirrel like in the distance, like on the top of the hill, and it's looking at me, and then it starts running down, and then I'm like just pushing as fast as I can to get to class because I'm late, and the squirrel just dead ass came towards me, and I was like, what the heck is it? Like the squirrel didn't stop, and dude, the squirrel like goddamn, like, you know, video games, like when you like slide, like, you know, Mega Man, how like Mega Man will slide underneath the thing. The squirrel did that underneath my skateboard. Like I like jumped off, but dude, yeah, like the squirrel just like Mega Man slide underneath my skateboard and kept running. I was like, what the heck, dude? College was cool, dude. But Cherry Cole says they just gave it to us. Oh, sick! I'm glad to hear you got the hoodie that way. And yo, and Miss Nunn, dude, hope you're doing well this week. Yeah, man, I'm chilling. How about you? How you been, dude? It's as Logan says, FLC Discord server got hacked. Oh, dang. Yeah, that's funny. Someone from FL must have clicked the bad link. Yeah. Who's the squirrel got a death wish? Yeah, they really did. I was like, what the heck? And Miss the squirrel hit the Fast and Furious getting the truck. That's what I'm saying, dude. Literally did like the under my skateboard though. I was like, what the heck is going on? Yeah, college squirrels are crazy, dude. Yeah, that happened in college. One of my professors was like a low-key, like an OG, like Smash Melee player, which is kind of crazy. They were an Ice Climbers player, so like they would like sometimes mention like their previous Smash Melee career. That was pretty cool. And Miss Nunn says, working on music but took a break. Oh, sick, dude. Heck yeah. What kind of music are you working on right now? And Cherry Cole says, lucky for us, it was Tuesday, so it was free ice cream at the college. Yo, my college never had free ice cream. What the heck? That's sick. I wish my college had free ice cream. My college had free nothing. Ain't nothing free at my college. I'm trying to think of what else that was just like kind of goofy about college. I think I mentioned this before, but like once I got stopped by the cops for skating, it's like I was like skating, like it wasn't just like skating to class. I was like skating like a spot at my college, and I got pulled over by the cop, and the cop was like, "When's your birthday?" And I was like, "July 18th," and he was like, "That's my birthday." He let me go. But yeah, he was like, cancer season. No kidding. It's not nice. But yeah, what was wild though is actually like there was this one person I had a college class with, and I think I was flying to New York to play a show, and it was like, I don't know, it was a pretty cool flight because I have the sticker of me. I'll show you. So I have this sticker of me that I used for the Aviscerall album cover that I had someone, their name was Ryder Art on Instagram. So it's a sticker of me, right? And I had it on my skateboard that I was bringing with me to New York. And the TSA agent was like, "Do you have a sticker of yourself on your skateboard?" And I was like, "Yeah." Like, she's like, "That goes hard as fuck." And I was like, "Hey, thank you." She was so hyped on that. And then like literally I like looked behind me and this one girl was like, "Aaron?" And it was a girl I did not recognize at all. And I was like, "How do you know my name?" She was like, "We had class together. We had like one class together like 6 or 7 years ago." Ooh, 6, 7, but 6 or 7 years ago. And she was like, "How are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm doing good." But it took me like a good like 15 minutes to be like, "Oh, that's you." Yeah, that was so bad. But no, it was super cool. That one flight was like super trippy. And it was, I don't know, I'm not gonna lie, it did feel nice to me. She was like, "Oh my god, like, what are you up to these days?" I'm like, flying to New York to play a show. I'm a musician now. She's like, "Oh my god, that's so cool." Not that I'm ever like that, but it felt pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, to be able to say that. So yeah, it was what happened. But yeah. But Cherry Cole says an ice cream truck guy came over for a certain amount at the college they were visiting. And one of the staff members gave us a ticket for free ice cream. Oh, that's so nice. Yeah. That's cool. That's nice of that staff member. And mentioned on Lamau, Nicolas Cage wearing his face on the shirt. Yeah, pretty much that's what I was doing. I just put the sticker on there, but yeah, I didn't. No one's ever asked me like, "Is that a sticker of you?" And like that was the first person ever who was ever like, "Is that a sticker of you?" Yeah, I mean. And like in the moment, I thought she was gonna make fun of me, but she was like, "No, that's so cool." I was like, "Oh, thank you." Yeah, it's like one thing as I started making more and more like Groovy merch and stuff. I don't know, like it is a little weird to just be surrounded by stuff that you've made all the time. But after a while, I'm like, "No, but it's cool though." You know what I mean? So yeah. I don't think it ever gets to my head, but yeah. I hope not. But yeah. Whew. And Cherry Cola, I also did watch the candy maker person who was selling like the candy kebabs for like $100. So I could only mostly find them on TikTok, but I found a YouTube video of someone making fun of the person on TikTok who makes the candies. But yeah, for the context of everybody else, essentially like this like person who like sells like these candy kebabs, like they make them at home themselves and they like wrap them. It's like a little funny thing, but they just present them really nice. But come to find out, they buy all the supplies at like Dollar Tree. It's like they get it all from like a dollar store, and they just make it look nice using the dollar store supplies, and they sell it for $100 per kebab. So it's like crazy. And the Cherry Cola says the college also has a food pantry, boutique, daycare, jobs on campus, etc. Oh, sick, yeah. Yeah, campus jobs, just throwing out there, they tend to come few and far between because like everybody wants the campus jobs. So I don't know. Don't listen to, I mean, actually kind of listen to me, but just know those are really hard to get. But they do exist. But honestly, you're probably better off just applying in the area than like on campus. This is way more competitive. But that's cool to have a, what's it called? Food pantry and boutique and daycare. That's super dope. Yeah, the daycares is cool too, is that it's usually like the people who are studying child development will work the daycare. So then like they both get credits and free daycare. You know what I mean? So it's really nice. But Korean Judah says, do we have the same birthday, the 16th? So technically mine's the 18th, but I usually celebrate on the 16th. So for the most part, yeah, dude. Yeah. How old did you turn? Happy birthday, dude. And it was July. I turned old. What about you? I turned older. I turned 31, dude. But yeah. And Logan says college I'm gonna go to as a Chick-fil-A. That's why me and all the homies are going. Lamau. My college had we didn't have any like good fast food. Wait, no, we had Panda Express. I like Panda Express, but it was like way more what's it called? Expensive than like normal Panda Express. And Cherry Cole says, was the YouTuber lazy or someone else? The one I watched was I'm Actually Lazy, but it wasn't spelled like that, Cherry Cola. I looked up like lazy, but I couldn't find it. So I just found like another person talking about the TikTok candy maker. But Korean Judah says, holy, I turned old. Oh yeah, what about you, 25? Oh, that's cool, you said 25. 25 was fun, dude. It's a money year for you, dude. You got any like money plans coming up, if you mind me asking? You're like spending money, or you plan on getting money, like a new job or anything this year? Or I guess being 25. But Cherry Cole's the same person. Okay, sick. Well, I'm glad I found the right person then. Yeah, they were pretty cool. I like their commentary. It was fun. Yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot what was saying. Yeah, no worries. Cherry Cola. And Cruder says, yeah, freaking yeah, trying to stack, dude. You gotta flip all those shinies you've been hunting, dude. That kid, I'm messing around. But heck yeah, dude. Well, dude, I'm wishing you good luck on stacking some money, dude. It's true. Imagine if you could, that'd be sick. You could like flip shinies. That'd be a hella fun side hustle. Yeah, one thing that was like hella funny with the Chad video I watched about like the farmer show is that like it was like a dating show where I guess it's like a farmer looking to like have someone like, you know, get a new wife. I guess real quick, Swimsuits, I still have your free album in my car CD player. Hey, I'm glad to hear it, dude. Well, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for still bumping my stuff in your car to this day. I appreciate it. Glad to hear you're feeling all the vibes. And yeah, dude, how's your Tuesday? Thanks for stopping by, Swoon. And thanks again for grabbing it. I appreciate it. Ed Roses, hello. How you doing? How you doing, Roses? Anything new? How's your Tuesday going? But yeah, the farmer show, what was funny is that like pretty much like on the first date he was like, can y'all help me milk this cow or like move these trees? And it's like, that's not a good first date, bro. Having her do work is not, that's not a date. You know what I mean? And what's really funny though is that one of the farmers kicked off one of the girls because she cried in front of him, which is like, damn, bro, that's brutal. So another girl, so because of that, it was like supposed to be like the last round. Another girl that was like supposed to be one of the last two just quit herself because she was like, I don't want to be with this dude. That's how she treated that other girl. So then they had to ask the girl that he kicked off to come back just to make like the last decision kind of, you know, like have anticipation. It was really funny. But Rose says, it's been nice. I'm glad to hear Tuesday been nice, Roses. This is about YouTube channels? Yeah, it is. I was talking about Chad. I had a friend, or like, you know, a new acquaintance put me onto them. And I've been watching their videos. It's been hella funny. But Chasm, dude, what up? Goat. Thank you, Chasm. I got you on the hydrate. How you been, Chasm? How's your Tuesday? How you feeling? And Logan says, one of my friends said Reaper is the best DAW. I don't even know how to respond. FL Studio is so much better. Yeah, dude. Honestly, I'm not super big on like the whole which DAW is better. I'm like, whichever one makes the music. That's kind of like my opinion these days. What I want to know is how we gonna. You know what I mean? What's like the Jaden Smith, like, why can't we talk about the political and economic state of the world or something? I'm like that, except like, why can't we talk about I just make a good song, period. Whenever people try to like debate DAWs with me. But Kasim says, but you know, it's worth talking about. I feel you on that note, but I wouldn't know how to respond either, Logan, so yeah. But Kasim says, we chill on a Tuesday, you know I can't complain. I'm glad you're chilling, dude. Glad to hear you're chilling, Chasm. And Cute says, I got work tomorrow. What's up, Cute? Good to see you. How you feeling? How's your Tuesday? Well, I guess it's you're not chilling though because you got work tomorrow. Dang. Be anything new with you, Cute? Chasm. Wilder. But Rosa says Strictly Dumpling is my favorite food channel. And it's a super chill channel with a guy traveling around trying stuff. You know what's I know what you're talking about, because low key, one of my childhood best friends was a big Strictly Dumpling fan. I watched a bunch of the videos. I liked the one they did when they went to Japan. I know it's like a while. I don't know if they went again, but the one I watched was their whole Japan series where they like ate all like the different company sandwiches and they like used the microwave. Yeah. Strictly Dumpling is pretty sick. He's super wholesome. But it is funny though, because he does kind of over exaggerate the whole like, ooh, so good. Ooh. YouTubers be doing that sometimes, not gonna lie. But he does make it sound really good. I'm not gonna lie. If I remember the right person, I think I know who you're talking about though. I see an image of them in my head in Japan eating food. Like the GIF is in my head of me watching it. But Logan says, what's the name of the course you did again? I kind of forgot. Oh, it's Indiepreneur. You're talking about the music marketing one, right? Yeah, it's called Indiepreneur. How do you spell it? It's like INDEPRENUER. Yeah. If you just look up, yeah, you'll find it. You find it. I'm following them if it helps. You can look through my following list. But Miss Nunn says, ooh, sounds good. Yeah, dude. Yeah. And Logan says, Lamar, yeah, I felt genuine. That's the thing, is that it might be. That's the thing that always, like, with stuff like that, it's like, oh, it's so good. Because think about it, like, have you ever met someone that plays video games like they're actually in a video game commercial? You know what I mean? Like someone who's like actually plays video games, like you know what I mean? I've met people, I'm like, oh, that's how you actually play video games? It's crazy. That was just like a commercial thing. Like that's actually who you are. Not that's a bad thing. Yeah, you know what I mean? So when I see people doing the whole like, ooh, I'm like, you know what? Maybe this is how they actually eat food. Yeah. I mean. So yeah. Look, it says, yeah, the music marketing stuff. One, thank you, Go. Indiepreneur. Yeah. Just remove the second I. But that's how you spell it. If you were to Google that right now, it would show up. You got. It's close enough, Logan. And Rosa says, I play like that sometimes. Like, whoa, whoa. And sometimes I make noises that was panic, like Smash Bros. I like the whole like gas in Spanish or Smash. Oh my god, Spanish. Smash Bros. No, I feel that. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're valid. You are valid, Roses, because I've met other people like that. Where they play games where like they move the controller and everything. But and Miss Nunn says, ASMR food stuff is tough to watch for me. I feel that, yeah. Like mukbangs and stuff like that. I only like watching. So, me and the last person I was like dating, we were both like, we only watch food YouTube while we're eating food. Because I feel like if you're not eating food, watching food stuff, it like, I don't know. My brain is like, he just is like, what are we doing? Why can't we have some of that? You know what I mean? Chasm says, Machinima Red vs. Blue. Yeah, dude. Red vs. Blue is like OG, dude. That's super OG. Yeah, I think I saw that, I think in the Halo remaster, they made it so you can do old Red vs. Blue style videos again. That's pretty cool. Red vs. Blue would have crushed YouTube, Instagram Reels if it was still around. But Miss Nunn says, yeah, same here. They make panic, or Miss Nunn makes panic noises, especially during fighting games. Yeah, fighting games, that's a whole thing. Fighting games gets like intense. Capricorn says, when I was younger, I used to stand up and get excited playing Smash. My family did not fuck with that. No, I tend to have a more measured response to doing cool shit in games. Yeah. Yeah, I used to be, my embarrassing thing as a kid is, I used to like to play video games standing up. So I think I would like jog in place playing video games or something. Because I just remember like being a kid and just like drenched in sweat. My parents were like, what happened? I was like, you know, I was playing Sonic Adventure, dude. It was just got real wild in there. But yeah, that's like legitimately what I used to do. Is like I think I was like 5 or 6. But I used to like to stand up and like jump playing video games. It wasn't like commercial status, like whoa, whoa. But I used to just be like this playing video games for some reason. So yeah. But Pancor says, speaking of fighting games, anyone excited for Marvel Talk-On? I haven't seen that. Sounds cool. Oh, that looks super sick. What? It's like Marvel vs. Capcom style game. It looks like it. Sick. Yeah, I've always liked platform fighters like Smash and like Street Fighter. And Tekken's fun too. I wish I had more time to get into Tekken, but yeah. And Chasm said, waiting for Kingdom Hearts 4, not gonna lie. Yo, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. What'd you think of Kingdom Hearts 3, Chasm? Because I am excited for Kingdom Hearts 4, but honestly, Kingdom Hearts 3 was kind of disappointing for me. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. So like, I don't know if if I'm being honest with myself, I'm excited for it, but I might end up watching like a Let's Play. I don't know if I'm actually gonna like play through the game myself. Which I know is like kind of crazy. Because I've been such a Kingdom Hearts fan my entire life, but yeah. Kingdom Hearts 3, I was just like, I don't know, man. I know 3D Blast like Kingdom Hearts 3. He's like, no, it was really good. And I was like, oh man, it was Kingdom Hearts 2. But Pancorn says, yeah, it looks so cool. Yeah, it does look hella cool. It's like to see that come out. Do some like reviews and stuff when it drops. And Brother says, reminded me I gotta play the games, and my bro bought them. I just got lost. Well, which games? Did you get like a bunch of new video games, Roses? That's pretty cool. If so. The game I'm excited for is Bayonetta 3, dude. Wait, no, Bayonetta 3 already came out. I mean, Bayonetta 4. Whatever the next Bayonetta is. Yeah, Bayonetta 4, my bad. That's the number 4. Yeah, Bayonetta I'm about to go in on. Or says Kingdom Hearts? Yeah, Kingdom Hearts is super sick. The only thing, I think we talked about it before, but just, it might not hook you as much, because you have to be a kid to really get the story. Because so much of the story is just like, me and my friends are going to take on the world together. Let's defeat them with the power of friendship. And as like a grown adult, it might be like, okay, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes I feel like I'm, hot dog, diggity dog. You know what I mean? I'm watching like a children's show. What is this Baby Shark game that I'm playing right now? And Chasm says, Kingdom Hearts 3 was solid, if I'm being honest. I would agree that 1 and 2 were clunky because it was an old game, but you gotta get used to the controls. Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, I just grew up with Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. And yeah, the controls in number 3 were better. I don't know. I don't know. Because the thing is, Chasm, I've been waiting for Kingdom Hearts 3 since I was like 11. And I'm 31 now, so it was like 20. It was like a good like 15 years I was waiting for a game. Dude, I was so hyped for Kingdom Hearts 3, and I had like tech money at the time. I bought a 4K TV, a PS4 Pro, and the Kingdom Hearts 3 because I was like, I want to have the best absolute experience playing this game. That's how hyped I was. I like dropped the money just to play Kingdom Hearts 3, and then I got it, and I was like, it was pretty good. It's just, I think it got stuck in development for so long that like I feel like there's a lot of ambitious ideas that just none of them really like landed because they didn't, you know what I mean? They just never didn't know what they actually wanted. I don't know. That's how I felt about it. But I have a kind of an unpopular opinion, so don't listen to me. Like, I have lots of friends that were like, it was great, what are you talking about? And I was like, I don't know, man. I thought this game was going to change my life. So, yeah. Rose says, from what I remember, I just felt like another Disney thing, which I don't understand how it would be hard to get into for someone who enjoys Disney things. Oh, yeah, if you're into Disney stuff, then yeah, Kingdom Hearts is pretty sick. Those of you like video games and Disney, it's like crushes at that. Especially what I like about it is that you kind of get like a different view of Donald and Goofy as characters, because they're Kingdom Hearts counterparts. Like they're the same character. It's just I don't know. Like Kingdom Hearts Donald is like, yo, that's my guy right there. Kingdom Hearts Goofy, Kingdom Hearts Goofy as a character, that's yo. Goofy's invited to the cookout, dude. That's all I'm saying. If Kingdom Hearts Goofy pulled up to the cookout, I'd be like, oh, hell yeah, dude. Let's fucking go. Chasm says, I feel like Kingdom Hearts 4 comics will be a little more complex than the rest. Yeah, I think so. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, Chasm, ironically, with my whole, like, this game is made for babies these days. I think I heard that Kingdom Hearts 4 is supposed to be a little bit more edgy, a little bit more, like, for the hardcore gaming crowd, so I don't know, I'm excited to see what the reviews are. Because, yeah, even looking at the screenshots and the gameplay footage, it does look like it's going to be kind of like, whoa. So, yeah. And Logan says, low-key, I think Precision Pressing is the best vinyl manufacturer because every other one is just more expensive for worse colors. Yeah, they're kind of goated. Just watch out, Logan, because don't forget shipping. Because they have to ship from Canada, so shipping's way more expensive. So, yeah, it's cheaper, but the shipping might offset it. You know what I mean? So I think shipping for me is like $200. So yeah, it's like international shipping. And Rose says, wow, yeah. Kingdom Hearts is I don't know, it's like, I feel like Kingdom Hearts changed my life. I'm not even saying that like jokingly. I'm like so serious. It's like my views of the world escape. Everything I believe is because of Kingdom Hearts and skateboarding. Those are like the two things that shape my worldview. So yeah. And Fryana? What's up, Fry? How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I'm honored to be the GOAT. How you doing? How's your Tuesday? Thanks for stopping by. And Rosa says, it's probably a hot take here in the direction of Kingdom Hearts 4. I wish they embraced the balance rather than going edgy or harder. Yeah. Like, so, don't necessarily quote me on that. It's just a lot of the character design looks a lot more edgy. Because, like, there hasn't really been any, like, reveal in the story or anything yet, Roses. But I think they're trying to, like, lean in a more, like, anime Final Fantasy direction. Because, like, it's like a mix of Final Fantasy and Disney. And I feel like it really, like, rode a fine line right in the middle. But I think they're starting to, like, lean more Final Fantasy. Which has a little bit more, like, of an edgy look. Like, I don't think Donald's gonna start dropping, like, F-bombs. Something like Mickey Mouse would be like, get over here, I'm about to pinch slap you. You know what I mean? Like nothing like that. But you know what I'm trying to say. Could you imagine just being in that business meeting? Yeah, so we really think it'd be great if Donald Duck could say slurs. It's like, wait, whoa. Hold up. You know what I mean? But and Miss Nut says, but the X-Blade though, yeah, Keyblade, when Xehanort's gonna use it again. I know, yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know. The story is so complicated. But I am excited to see, like, I wish you would, like, tie all the, because I feel like learning the stories, like, you know, the Charlie Day meme where he has all the red strings. I'm, like, really hoping for the day where they release the game where it's all, like, oh, it all comes to, oh, it makes sense finally. You know what I mean? But I feel like just every game gets more confusing. But yeah, so hopefully they use it again. That'd be sick. Just And Cherry Cole says, hey, I'm allowed to go on an overnight college trip. Hey, congrats. That's sick. That's going to be fun. See more of the college and stuff like that. That'll be super sick. Have fun. Check out like the food halls and stuff. Do you have like an idea if you're going to dorm, Cherry Cole, or are you going to like live from home still? Like, what's your college plans? I guess you're still finding out, but yeah. And Bryce says, you're the sound of my summer guy. Hey, I'm glad to hear, dude. I'm honored to be the sound of the summer. Let's go. Yeah, I make summer music. I don't know. I feel like the summer is always my favorite season. But thank you, dude. Yes, it's kind of ironic. Now I live in Arizona because it's like summer now is like winter out here because it's so hot you don't leave the house. So it's like, but I have been having a fun summer so far. So thank you, Fry. I appreciate you letting me know. And Rosa says, I've never seen conversations about this. I get it now. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm glad you see what I'm saying. And okay. Yeah. But what's it called? Logan says Digger Store has a super good UI though with the 3D renders, but it is so expensive. It requires you to be with a pro, which is super annoying. I've never heard of Digger Store, Logan, but I'll check it out. But DFL, what's up, dude? Good to see you. How you doing? Have you been doing all right? What's it called? Do you have any music about grief or getting over or losing someone? Groovy the Galaxy, if you listen to the entire thing, including the sketches, I could say I would debate that like Alone in the Universe kind of is, but it's kind of a brutal song to listen to. A lot of that song kind of was about like just sitting with the aloneness of things, but kind of it's like halfway point. It's the halfway point in the album, and like the rest of the album's kind of like growing out of that. So like, I wouldn't say just listen to just Alone in the Universe DFL. But I would say listen to the Groovy Galaxy in a whole, and I think that might help. So yeah, let me know. But you have to listen to the skits. I think with the skits it like adds the proper context for that. So the one that's like on YouTube and stuff. Or Spotify. Are you welcome, DFL? Oh my god. Korean dude, I got you. On the hydrate and the stretch. Hell yeah, but Cherry Cola says, and also, the Cherry Cola says, also when you're talking about Kingdom Hearts, the person I watched that plays Kingdom Hearts went live. Oh, sick. That's what's up. Yeah, low-key, I'd be down to stream Kingdom Hearts one day. I wasn't so busy doing music all the time, I'd be down to stream more. But yeah. And Cherry Cola, you made me yawn. I almost yawned. My bad. Yeah, I don't know why. It's because I need to get through all this. I haven't gotten my caffeine yet. I'm drinking it too slow. But Green Judah says, "I'll be up your one-up grill. I'll be your one. Oh, I'll be your one-up girl." That's what you're saying. Okay. Do you know that song, gang? Yeah. I thought it said grill. But yeah, the Jump Up Superstar, Korean Duder. It's a good song, dude. It kind of is a banger. And Cherry Cole says, "I want a dorm, so don't have to travel far." Heck yeah! No, I dormed my first year too. It was really cool. Yeah, the dorm, at least at my college, was worth it the first year, but then after that, it was like pretty much worth like going outside the campus because you tend to find like pretty cheap apartments. But I don't know. I say dorm, make friends, and then move out with your friends like the second year. Or just stay. Because after a while, the dorms you kind of like, okay, it'd be kind of cool if I had my own apartment. But heck yeah, I'm excited for you, Cherry Cola. Colla's gonna be fun, dude. But DFL, Alone in the Universe featuring Aviscerall. I would say the whole album. But yeah, Alone in the Universe is the song I'm referring to, DFL. But specifically listen to the album on like Spotify with the skits. Because it'll tell you the whole story, than just the beats. And Logan says, "I wouldn't recommend Diggers. I'd recommend Gotta Groove Records. They have screen printed etch vinyls. They make it super cool." Okay, sick. I'll look into it, Logan. It's because Oh my god, my ears were like clogged for some reason. They're like, yeah, I don't know why. Oh, I had noise canceling on. Oh shit, probably yelling this whole time. But what else we at? Everyone yawn. My bad. Thanks for having both my CDs, DFL. I appreciate it, dog. And Creed, haha, you sang it, yeah, because I had to sing it just to remember the melody. Like dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I know a guy that did like a really good remix of it. That was pretty popular. But the name is VGR. And Rosa says it's the only Mario song with lyrics. Yeah, it is, right? Yeah, it is. It's a banger though. They kind of crushed it. And Cherry Cole says, to be honest, I want a roommate, but I'm also kind of scared at the same time. Roommate or roommates. Yeah, roommates can be, find a good roommate. It really be make or break. I've been lucky that I mostly had good roommates, but I know it's luck because I've had some friends that had like bad roommates and sucked. But funnily enough, like, oh, was my Spotify thing not working this entire time? Why is it not working? Let's see if I can fix that. Oh no, if I switch, it's not gonna. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm dark. All right, we're back. I don't know why my Spotify thing isn't working. Let me see. Okay, I guess this is not working this time. Anyways, I wanted to bring this up. Actually, let me try closing it and starting it again. Maybe that'll work. Close. My bad, I'm trying to do something silly. Nope. Still not working. Oh wait, so it's now playing. But anyways, I was gonna say NetNavi. They were my roommate in college, and like we're friends to this day. Like, so I'm glad that NetNavi and I were roommates because like one of the coolest people that I know. Let me see if I just press OK again, or nope, that doesn't work. I hope you guys can still hear me in my bed. Must be like a, oh well, I'll fix it next time. But Rose says it was nice seeing that because I realized Mario held back with music. DK's new game also has songs with like, oh, that's sick. I didn't know what's it called? Donkey Kong had like songs with lyrics in them. That's sick. Oh, I need more. Dang, so much things are going on. That's cool. I didn't see it. Yeah, I still haven't played the new Donkey Kong game. My buddy has it for their Switch too, the Donkey Kong Bonanza, and I think they played only half of it. They never finished it, and I was like, that's crazy that you never finished the game. But yeah, I still haven't even like seen him play it. I need to like ask him to show me what's up at some point. And Cherry Cole says, I'm scared that I'll be woken up from my slumber at 2:43 a.m. with a roommate breathing down my neck. I mean, yeah, college is kind of wild, and not like a creepy way, but more in like a haha, we're pranking you way. That would not be surprising. I feel like that'd be more common with like dude roommates, but yeah, still definitely like could be a thing. Like I've had definitely some funny moments of things just like kind of popping off while like asleep at 3 in the morning because people were partying the night before. And Ketchup, what up, dude? Hey Kaiju, how you doing? I'm doing good, dude. Just hanging out, chilling. How about you? How you doing? Over here making more Mafia Zero CDs. Rosa says, I have Donkey Kong Bonanza, but I got spoiled and then didn't play it because of the spoilers, and then Kirby distracted me. I feel that, yeah. Yeah, it's wild because I feel like all the reviews were like, this game is amazing, but it's not, no one's really like, oh my god. Like, I don't know, it's really weird. Like, the reviews were like, this is just a banging game, but yeah, I feel like a lot of people like bought it, but didn't necessarily play it in like a funny way. Oh yeah. Okay, open both of those. What the heck? Hmm. And Miss Nun says Kirby Air Riders is goated though. Yeah, Roses. Yeah, we used to talk about that a bunch. Kirby Air Riders is super goated. Yeah, let me see if I can. I want to fix this. It's making me sad that it's not working. Let me just grab this link real quick. Oh wait, wrong one. Ah. What's food, gang? What's good? What's up, Julius? How you doing? How you feeling? How's your Tuesday going? Yeah, I'm trying to get my Spotify thing to work. I don't know why it's not. Okay, I got the link. Now I can go over here. Oh, it broke entirely. You have to look into this. Yeah, I think the people that did my Spotify widget, they just like stopped. They just stopped doing it. I think they were like, "Nah, we're good." But Miss Nun says story mode was scary for air riders. Oh yeah, Spotify changed their API. God dang it. Or got unauthorized. Might be at Spotify. I'm not bad to do this live, y'all. Because if I don't do it now, I'm gonna forget to do it later. But Julia says, "What's good, gang?" Yeah, I'm chilling, dude. For the most part, just trying to fix my Spotify widget because it's not showing up for some reason on the stream. And Ketchup says, "I'm doing great. My LLC went through. Now I'm just waiting for my next paycheck to get logo work started for my branding. I have another friend. I'll be sending footage for a startup promo video." Dude, congrats on getting your LLC and your business all together, dude. That's super sick. Heck yeah. Dude, huge congrats on that. That's what's up. Yeah, you getting your business started is like a whole thing. Trust me, I know. But I'm glad to hear. And Rosa says story mode for Air Cruisers is unexpected, so it's cool. The boss fight was scary. Got my trypophobia getting triggered. 10 10 would kill God with a fat hamster. That's comedy, dude. Which I'm gonna look up what trypophobia is. Phobia. Oh, the holes. I've heard of that one. Oh, Lamal, yes. Huh. Yeah, I think I have to update this thing. I see what's going on. I see what's going on. We're live coding. and catch up so I can finally get my tape flip off the ground. Oh yeah, dude, that's sick. Heck yeah. Dude, I'm glad to hear that you like went ahead and what's that called? You went ahead and what am I trying to say? You went ahead and made an LLC for your tape business. That's sick. Yeah, I'm so glad to hear that you did that, and congrats, dude. I'm stoked to see like what tape releases you do. Yeah, when you make one, dude, feel free to email it over. I'd be stoked to check out and see what you do when you get it going. Oh, literally, Spotify just introduced a thing today that broke my Spotify widget. That's crazy. Okay, I see what I gotta do here now. Hey, I'm getting it. I'm doing it, y'all. I'm doing it. Aha! I fixed it. I fixed it. Hey! I'm sorry to do this live, y'all. I just literally would not have been able to do this otherwise. Boom. Boom. Engineer. Engineer. I got a degree. I literally have a degree right here. This is my degree behind it. Literally have a degree. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. I'm sorry. I pop off a little too much sometimes. But Rampage, what's up, dude? Good to see you, Rampage. How you doing? How you feeling? How's your Tuesday going? All right, my bad to not pay attention. I was so busy trying to fix my thing. But yeah, if you're on Instagram, like catch up. I fixed my my now playing down there. You might see it now finally. But what's pretty much the bummer is I have to like every 6 months redo this thing. I'm like, ugh. And like it said, like as of July 20th, 2026, you now have to do blank, blank, blank. And I was like, brother, inshallah. But yeah, catch up. Congrats again on your tape level. Who's still watching, dude? That's super sick. My bad. I like stuff started breaking on me. But so who's it says? I swear Kirby lore is just cute, followed by I must kill God to save my friends. Yeah, that's what I love about Kirby is that Kirby's technically like a super coded, powerful character, kind of like Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon and Kirby are both just like unimaginably powerful. Hey, Braden.
New merch order from Braden.
Thank you, Braden. I appreciate the support. If you're watching, let me know. But then Dark Kirby consumes all. Void Cult trying to revive old Kirby was crazy. What? Yeah. Thanks for all the support, y'all. Appreciate it. Engineers are just great at guessing. No, I mean, kind of a little bit, yeah. Especially with all like the machine learning stuff. I remember seeing a bunch of memes of just being like, I changed some of the settings of my machine learning model and it started doing better. I don't know why. Just kind of guessed. But yeah, let me grab some more stuff real quick for the CDs. My cats are asleep. Dun, 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 dun. Ugh, my back. My bad, I'm like running around. Let me just bring this in there. Oh my god. Ugh. Ugh. Also, I'm hyped because it's Jazz Night on Sunday. Just so I'm not off screen. There we go. Alright, what's going on here? Rosa says, good comparison since they both transform into their powers. Yeah. yeah, if I'm not mistaken, the lore of Kirby is like Kirby literally just fights like divine beings. So I think like Kirby is supposed to be like pure like goodness, like pure light. You know what I mean? So Kirby fights all these like super dark creatures because they're trying to like, you know, destroy the world. And yeah, Kirby's literally just, I'm trying to save my friends. But Kirby's like the highest, strongest divine being of them all. It's crazy. But Fat Man says, what's happening, people? We're talking about like Kirby lore, Fat Man. And I fixed my I fixed some code on my stream, so that's pretty sick. How you doing, Fat Man? How's your Tuesday? And Fat Man says, oh, nice. Yeah, dude. We're chilling. Yeah, I've been rewatching the This Is America music video a lot too lately for some reason. It's been like on my mind lately. Ooh. And Fat Man says, doing pretty good. Took off work tomorrow just because we gotta veg out. Oh, that's what's up, dude. Yeah, I used to take a lot of vacations just to like chill at home. Like home vacations are kind of underrated. But Rosa says, even though the Kirby anime aged weirdly, I like their lore too. Yeah, the Kirby anime is pretty sick, honestly. I remember like as a kid, I always wanted to watch it, but it always came on like 4Kids TV and I never woke up early enough for it. So it was like, bro, I'm not trying to wake up at like 8 a.m. on a Saturday. What do I look like? You know what I mean? Even as a kid, I was like, oh, hell no, dude. Why would I be up that early? Yeah, I like all the out of context clips from Kirby's anime. They're pretty funny. Rose says they aired it on Fox too. I caught a glimpse of it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was like they never like put on like Cartoon Network or anything. I wish they would have. That would have been sick. Yeah. Rose, the iconic thing where Kirby falls in the cliff. Exactly, yeah. That's what I would think of in my mind. It's like that pseudo 3D, so it's like extra funny. Oh my god. Skyer says, I mean, the animation aged weirdly, sure, but it actually holds up pretty well. Yeah, no, it does, Skyer, for sure. It definitely holds up well. It's a video game adaptation. Oh my god, adaptation of the show. Oh my god. Like both Kirby, I don't know if it's just me, but Kirby and the Sonic anime have like similar, like, this actually aged pretty well. Low key. I rewatched a little, I just laughed. Hell yeah. That's what's up. All right. Oh. But Fat Man says, happy belated, by the way. I managed to snag one of the last vinyls of yours I needed this past weekend. Only needed to draw monsters out. Hey, thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Fat Man. Yeah, if you did over the weekend, I probably already shipped it out. I think I shipped out everything on Monday. Heck yeah. But I'm glad you only need Destroy Monsters. Yeah, I actually ran out of Destroy Monsters vinyl. And I don't know what I'm gonna order more. I might order more when, depending on how Monster Tape 1 does. Because that's like the next big one I'm doing. But yeah, I can only order like 200 Destroy Monsters vinyl because that's all I could afford. I'm not gonna lie to you. So yeah. But thank you so much, family. Yeah, so it should already be on the way. And it was sick too, like the post office person there was like helping me out because I had so many orders to give to the post office on Monday. She's like, I'll help you out. Like, hey, thank you. We were talking about the World Cup. And she was like, yeah, I don't really care anymore if Mexico lost. It's like, no, actually, that's valid. But, Rosa says, well, I agree. It holds well as a video game show adaptation. How DDD is portrayed is what makes it debatable among the community. Oh, what's the DDD issue? Roses? Like, I know they are portrayed more like, I'm a bad guy. But, yeah. And Skyr says, parts of Sonic X sure are a good video game application, but Metarex, Saga Onward are pure trash. Oh, okay. Yeah, whenever I think of Sonic, I think of Sonic X, the anime. I don't think I even saw the trash ones then. I'm missing out. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, we're locked back in. I'm back in the flow of things. And Rosa says, he's straight up mean and unredeemable. Meanwhile, video game DDD is nice and not that bad. Yeah, that is weird. I have noticed that like, DDD is either evil or nice, depending on how they feel that day when they're writing them, you know what I mean? Because like, I feel like in Superstar, DDD is like kind of a bad guy, you know what I mean? But in some games, DDD is like Kirby's friend, so like depends on the day. And Skyr says, Metarex Saga was later seasons of Sonic X. I feel like, okay, cool. Find more the Lord. And Rosa says, which is why it's funnier playing so much Kirby nowadays. Yeah. Very true. Skyr says, what? How is DDD debatable? Kirby DDD is amazing. His voice is perfect. Oh, I guess just like their Skyr catching up. Yeah, it's just because their behavior, like their character, because like their character is good in the show, but you know, DDD in lore is like one day he's Kirby's friend, one day he's not. One day he's like the most evil person of all time. One day he's just like chilling. Like if they're like inconsistent in like DDD's like motivations as a human being or a character being, I don't know. Yeah, Rosa says the first Kirby game he was a fake out villain though, and Superstar it was just a goofy, greedy move stealing all the food. Yeah, yeah. Honestly, Kirby Superstar is one of the best games of all time ever made. But yeah, DDD is just stealing all the food. That was kind of silly. But it's not nice though, Roses. He wasn't nice there. Food stealing isn't very nice. But Roses is my favorite game. Heck yeah. Yeah, I played it a ton growing up. Roses, you're not wrong. Okay, yeah. But what I loved about Superstar is the fact that like your friend could like plug in a controller and just be one of the enemies. That was like genius. And Skyr says, technically in the games, the only time DDD's really evil is Dreamland 1. Usually he's either being controlled or Kirby is the one unleashing the evil that DDD was keeping locked up. Well, I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't keep any evil locked up in my house. Yeah, you know what I mean? I think it's kind of evil behavior to have evil locked up in your house. I don't know, you know what I mean? I don't know about that one. I feel like that's victim blaming Kirby, dude. Oh, it's comedy. Gross as lol. I feel like we're victim blaming Kirby. Sky, I mean, it's either lock it up or take over the world. I mean, I don't know. Why are you even have it in the first place? I don't associate myself with evil things. That's why, you know what I mean? That's why I'm a little like, why do you? I swear I'm not like trying to rage bait DDD lore, but yeah, I don't know. I just don't. Yeah. So, do you think DDD was locking it up, Skyr, because he was trying to save everyone, or was he locking it up because he was like keeping this for a rainy day? But who's it says? I remember in Kirby Squeak Squad, DDD got beaten up and he was doing nothing. Kid me was so confused, like, Kirby, why? He did nothing. I love like moments like that. When you're a kid, you're like, no, but he's actually nice. Why would you do this? Stop. That's adorable. John Wills, what's up, dude? We love you, Kaiju. Thank you, John Wills. I appreciate it, dog. Hell yeah. And what's it called? Are Kaiju evil? I think it depends on the Kaiju. I think they're just animals trying to take over the earth. You know what I mean? I think they're just territorial animals. And I feel like it depends on the day. Godzilla sometimes is, sometimes they're not. That's how they're feeling that day, which is kind of sick though. For the most part, they like protect Earth because they feel like it's their territory. But who's it says, hey, I still miss playing Kirby Squeak Quad. Yeah. Yeah, Kirby Squeak Quad was super sick. And who's your favorite enemy in Kirby Superstar or in general? Oh, honestly, I think it's the punching one. The dude with like the bandana that like punches stuff, does all the uppercuts. I like the punching guy. That's probably my favorite enemy. Then I like the snowman too. The snowman's pretty cool. And hi William, how you doing? How's your Tuesday? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, Knuckle Joe. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god. As soon as you said it, I was like, all the Kirby lore flew into my brain. John Will says, the Kaijus don't mean anything by it. Yeah, exactly. They don't mean anything by it. They're just chilling. And Rosa says, Knuckle Joe's my main in air ride. Hell yeah. That's sick. Yeah, Knuckle Joe's cool. That and I like the sword guy too. Like not Meta Knight, but the ones that like has a like tube head. That's like kind of like they move like this for some reason. You know what I mean? I like those ones too. And what's your least favorite enemy? Roses in Kirby. Scarfies? What do those look like? I looked up Scarface and it's like an actual like movie. Oh yeah, I hate those. That's my favorite. I hate those too, Roses. It's like, just for context, it's the one that's like looks all super nice, and then like as soon as you get close, they like turn to that brown thing, and they're like, ah. It's like the mimics almost. Yeah, I was gonna say the wheel guy, but I think Scarfy is worse. Yeah, I hate Scarfies because they're also kind of hard to like kill, and they don't ever like they don't give you any powers. They're just I mean they just turn to stars. Scarfy's just a funny little guy. Yeah, I think if anyone's evil in Kirby, it's that guy. And where it says you can play as one in Kirby Air Ride, and I was actually unsettled. Yeah, I would be unsettled too, not gonna lie. And John Will says, do you prefer Apple Music or Spotify? Honestly, I'm trying to stop using streaming services as much. I'm not even gonna lie to you, John Mills. Currently I use Spotify, but I use it more because I have to for music stuff because some people use Spotify. But yeah, these days I'm more just listening to CDs, vinyl, and using Bandcamp. And not even trying to be like, but like honestly, that's what I'm using mostly. This is technically Spotify, just because it works for the stream. But like, yes, I only use Spotify kind of if I have to. That makes sense. And Skyr says they do give the crash ability in specific situations in some games. Crash is the one with the microphone, right? When he's like, wah, wah, wah. I've always loved that. That's our, and I've always loved it because like I'm a big System of a Down fan, so I love it when it's like, Sister. He like does screamo and it kills everything on the screen. Kirby is so cool, dude. But John Wills, I love that answer. Oh, thank you, dude. Yeah, no, but that's keeping it real. That's like what I am. Like I listen to vinyl in the morning, I listen to CDs in my car. And I've been using Bandcamp a lot lately. Yeah. Scar says it's the other screen nuke. You're thinking Mike. Oh, okay, yeah, it's Mike. Yeah, I thought Mike and Crash were the same. I thought it was like just because you know, like Mike is like a different one every time. Hey.
Merch order from Jerome.
Thank you, Jerome. I appreciate the support. If you're watching, let me know and I'll pack it right now. Oh my god, my ear. The Rose says, I like wheelies. The wheelie bike is also my main choice in air. Yeah, the wheelie is, I mean, they're kind of annoying in the game, but they are pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. And then by game, I mean like any game other than Air Ride, because in Air Ride, yeah, they're cool. Yeah, I mean, but yeah. Yeah, I love Kirby. Especially Kirby. The Kirby music is like the best music in a video game of all time. I have like so many just like random Kirby like hip hop flips I never finished. It's like I have a lot, but yeah. I think I have a couple of them in Monster Kingdom, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah. Yeah, one of these days I'm gonna figure out how to make a, you know, the I'm gonna try how to make that into a feature phone song one day. One of these days I'm gonna do it. And I'll play it at a show and it's gonna go crazy. The Kirby Cafe music is still one of my favorites. Yeah, thank you again for sending me that. The Kirby Cafe music is hella good. Thanks for sending me that again, Roses. It's in my like personal music collection. I'm getting so many messages. And William says, I tried to tell you my son's making me a pappy in January. Oh, dude, congrats, William. That's sick. Yeah, I don't know why YouTube chat is tripping. I'll try reopening it. Sometimes that fixes it. Oof. I gotta re-add the YouTube. All the tech is having so many issues today. And Rose says you were humming the first level's music in Green Green. Yeah, I knew the Green Green. Okay, okay, that is working. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working for you, William. I'm sorry, but no problem. I had to share. Yeah, thank you for sharing it, Roses. I like I don't know. It's cool. That's another thing that's cool about music is like low key when you have music that's like not kind of hard to find. I love that. Like I have this Onra album that's like so good because they had to like completely take it down everywhere because of the samples. But it's like one of the best albums of all time. I'm not gonna lie. It's called Long Distance. But even like video game stuff like that, like City Pop. I don't know. I have lots of little like just random things as well that I'm like you can't get anywhere else. It's in my collection. And now I have Kirby Cafe music. Thank you, Rose. So thank you. But yeah, congrats again, William. I'm so happy to hear that you'll be a poppy, dude. That's sick. Or a pappy. But yeah, alright, cool. Let me where are we at? I think we're all kind of there. And Rosa says, I'm grateful video game music has more freedom to be used because people record themselves playing it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's kind of like wild. I think the reason why that is because like video game music, if they want people to make videos about the video game, they couldn't copyright the music in it. So they kind of had to just like make it wholesale. Everything from the game could be used in like different videos and stuff, which is kind of wild. But works out. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, look, because like if they were to say like, hey, we want to copyright our music, then like every video would get like taken down with it. So that's why it's kind of like the go-to for like YouTubers and stuff to use, because the YouTube content ID doesn't know like, are they playing the game right now or are they just playing the song? So they just release the audio, you know what I mean? So yeah. But because of that, now you can like, you know, DJ it if you wanted to. You can do covers and all that. And it's like, it's kind of like good to go. Which is really nice, but low-key, I kind of do think like, you know, video game music to me is like really good, important music. So I don't know, I wish it I wish it was like, you know, was treated more like music rather than just like video game assets, if that makes sense. Like I would love to have like just like Sega Sound Team has a bunch of their stuff online, but I don't know. I'd love to have like Kingdom Hearts music in like my Spotify or, you know, whatever playlist, or I'd be able to buy like the Kingdom Hearts soundtrack on Bandcamp or something. Roses, I agree. Okay, I'm glad you're feeling me on that, Roses. I'd be so stoked to go to like a, I don't know, Sonic Adventure concert. I mean, they kind of have the symphonies, but you know what I mean? I don't know. I'd love to be like, cool up. Got like a rock band. We're covering Crush 40 and like Knuckles the Rapper at one concert. Yeah, I want to go to one of those like video game symphonies. They look like they're pretty sick. I think Rosa says, video game concerts are so cool. I hope Kirby does another one too. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I'm so not anti-symphony, but I just want to be able to like pull up and be like, yo, just go to like my local like downtown bar and like watch. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm silly for thinking that, but yeah. Rose says, and Sonic, yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to see. I know then Avi, I think it's supposed to go to the Sonic Symphony pretty soon. And Rosa says, they did one for Zelda, it's a shame they stopped. Yeah, it really is. Yeah, I feel like there has to be more video game music stuff going on. What's y'all's favorite junk food? You gotta choose one. It's junk food day. I don't know what my favorite junk food is. Oh, I'm falling asleep, dude. I'm not gonna lie. But Rose says, and for the Mario Galaxy movie, they held an event with an orchestra segment. Mario Galaxy Orchestra sounds super sick. That must have been dope. And who says, does popcorn count as junk food? I don't think it does. Popcorn actually is like pretty good for you, I'm not gonna lie. As long as you're not like covering it in like butter or sugar or anything like that, but like just plain popcorn is actually like kind of healthy. If that's your favorite junk food, that's awesome. That's actually hella good. Rampage says Cocoa Puffs. Hell yeah. Are you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, Rampage? And Rosa says spicy Funyuns. Oh heck yeah. I've never had spicy Funyuns. I didn't know they made spicy ones. But yeah, Funyuns are pretty dank. Haven't had one in a long time though. And Skyr, microwave cosmic brownies. Yeah, we were talking about this one, Skyr. Hell yeah. Yeah, I haven't had cosmic brownie in forever. Next time I'm gonna microwave it though. Or is this Sabritones chips too? Oh sick, heck yeah. That's what's up. Yeah, what is mine, dude? I mean, I can't eat anything anymore, so I've like forgot. I think it's probably ice cream. Well, ice cream isn't junk though. Is ice cream junk? Does ice cream count as junk food? That's why you see like Tillamook ice cream definitely was, but Tillamook ice cream was so dank. That would probably be it. Rampage says, yeah, sadly. Okay, yeah. Well then ice cream's my favorite junk food then. I love ice cream. I haven't had all this junk in a long time, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. I feel you on that, yeah. Yeah, I might have junk food in a minute either. It's National Beeson one day? That's crazy. What's going on? Rampage says, but in that case, oh god. But in that case, ice cream is mine too. Those Mexican paletas sold out in the cart in front of your house. Oh, those are pretty dank. I like those. I like how they have actual fruit in them. Because most like fruit ice cream doesn't have actual fruit in it. But I love how those ones like will have like real strawberries and stuff. It's like, oh. Yeah, I'm gonna grab an ibuprofen. I'm feeling kinda goofy. Bruh. Meow. But yeah. But other than that, what else is going on? Yesterday was a National Fortune Cookie Day. If you think about it, a fortune cookie is kind of like tarot cards, right? I've been thinking about that a lot lately. I'm like, isn't that kind of like fortune telling that we're just all kind of like used to? Rosa says yummy. Heck yeah. Yeah, I have a bunch of like fortune cookies that I've opened on my speakers. They're just like nice things. Rosa says, it's crazy when they're spot on. Yeah, it is, but I don't think I've had one that was spot on in like a long time. Because a lot of them I feel like I get these days are just like ones that are like, you're a nice person. It's like, okay. You know what I mean? Like, this is more compliments. Or to be like, yeah. And sorry, I'm a sellout, Lamau. Hey, happy birthday. I love your music. Choose Bars was my favorite songs to vibe to. Keep up the great work. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it, dog. Thank you for the birthday wishes. So glad to hear you're loving my music. And I'm stoked to hear Cheetahs is like one of your favorite songs to vibe to. I'll definitely keep up the great work. You keep being awesome as well, dude. Thank you, dog. Heck yeah. How's your Tuesday if you're here for a little bit? Yesterday was National Lollipop Day. Did we ever talk about like the The lollipops are like the mango covered in like the spicy stuff. Mexican candy. If anyone's familiar, those are dank. That's probably another one of my favorite junk foods. Is that? Oh yeah. What else we got over here? I think I'm sleepy, dude. You ever gotten a massage before? Like an actual for real massage? I got one when I was working at Google. Cause like that's like looking back on it, it's kind of a weird thing, but like if you work in the main Google office, you get like these massage points. So like they have like massage therapists like on campus that like you can just go to once you like earn enough points from working at Google for so long. This guy says, no, I don't trust chiropractors. Well, massage therapists are different from chiropractors, no? I don't trust chiropractors either, low-key. Because it's more of like all they're really doing is like popping your joints and stuff. Like even the chiropractor I did go to once was like, yeah, man, I don't really do anything other than just like give you temporary relief. I was like, oh. Because you hear all these like stories of people being like, oh my God. Like I went to a chiropractor once and my life was made better forever. It's like, all those stories are kind of like goofy. But Google sounds like they have everything when you work for them. Yeah, and the reason is so they kind of do, Roses, but here's the thing. The reason why they do that is because they want you to work longer hours. So yeah. Because they're like, oh, why do you need to leave the office to go get a massage if we could just get one here and keep working? You know what I mean? Just do it real quick and go back to your desk and write more code. So yeah. That's just because the way they like built the office, it's like literally it would take like 20 minutes to get out of the office to like anywhere in the city because it's like the campus is so big. So that's like another reason why. Because it's like, well, we're like literally losing an hour to just you commuting to the thing you need to do and then drive all the way back. And like we'd rather you just provide it here and we'll get an extra hour of work out of you. So yeah. And Rose says, I don't feel comfortable being touched. So I wouldn't accept that. Yeah, no, I feel you on that. Yeah, me either. I'm not a big touchy-feely person. Which is actually kind of bad because I feel bad because I have some friends that are more touchy-feely. And sometimes they'll be like, oh, ha ha ha. And I'll be like, why are you touching me? You know what I mean? I'm like, no, I didn't. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry. I'm like, no, you're fine. Yeah, so I feel you, Roses. And Rose says, it's kind of creepy to put it that way. Yeah. But it's kind of, it's kind of truth. But, yeah, but I never got a massage. Roses, imagine your office all having a bed and living space. So here's, you want to know what's crazy, Roses? They had like nap pods at the office. So yeah, they actually had like a real little like beds where you can like lay down in and just like cover it and like take like a 30-minute nap. So yeah, actually, technically, yes, they did. And Roses put like the, oh my God, yeah. Exactly. But oh yeah, so my little biggest fear of always getting a massage was just like I would like end up laughing because I feel like it'd be like kind of ticklish after a while. So I got a massage once and thankfully I did not get tickled. But afterwards, I was like, this is kind of overrated. Low key. So yeah, so I never got a massage again after that. Oh yeah. Cool. Well, we made a bunch of CDs. Now we can pack some orders. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I don't know if I can though, because low key I don't know why, but I'm feeling a little. Uh-oh. I think I just need more caffeine, but I'm also kind of like, I don't know. But what else is going on? Oh. It was World Emoji Day not too long ago. What's wild is I actually used to be like a really big emoji hater. I used to be like, speak to me in English, not in hieroglyphics. But now I'm like the biggest fan of emojis. I used to use them like ironically, like haha. And now I'm like, no, everything needs an emoji. If it was this is Bud, please stop yawning. This is like my second yawn for today. Yeah, I think I'm just sleepy. Because I think I might low key. I feel like a lot of the streams lately have been kind of short, but I think I might have to. I think I might have to go take a nap, dude. Speaking of naps. But I'm trying to hang out. I'm sorry, I'm trying my best to hang out. Or what this says, the Emoji Movie comes to mind now and then. No, I feel that, yeah, Emoji, I don't think I ever even watched the Emoji Movie. But I remember it being like a thing. Oh, I tried not to, who is it? I'm sorry. All right. That movie sucked, for being honest. I mean, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't imagine anything different from the Emoji Movie, low key. And Rosa says it's bad. Also, your past self disliking emoji would probably be even more like that. About yeah. Yeah, I just remember like living in LA when it dropped, and there were so many like ads for it. Like it was crazy how like it was on every single like bus stop. Like they really went all out for the marketing budget for that movie. And Rosa says it used every cliche thing ever. That's why. Dang. Ugh. Nine through. The only credit I'll give it is that it was a good concept. Was it a good concept? But what would you imagine that it would have been, Roses, if the movie was good? Does that make sense? Oh, I have to turn on my printer. Duh. But all right, who is it? I yawned, but I didn't make a noise, so I hope that's okay. And Rosa says, make the Emoji Movie not a story about self-discovery and instead explore the world, how they work more than they already did. Ah, okay. Yeah, I can imagine that'd be kind of cool if like they explained each emoji's purpose in like a giant world. It's like world building and character development stuff. That'd be pretty sick. Introduce their own original emotes to cause conflict instead. Oh! You have to get you in the writer's room, Roses. I would go watch the Roses Emoji Movie. I'm calling it. Dun, 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 dun. What? Oh. Let's see what I did wrong. Cool. Oh yeah, 2:30. Cool. But other than that, let me see if there's anything else I can pull up. My bad. I think my brain's turning off. I'm so getting kind of sleepy. It's funny how we can expand an idea more than Hollywood can. Yeah, it's wild. I think it's, you know, just a lot of older people end up like, they get a bunch of like people that are like really creative, and then like a bunch of people in like suits are like, no, well, because this and that, it should be like this, and then yeah, but then they don't know what they're talking about half the time. Rosa says, it sucks when the art could have been good, but it was controlled by higher ups. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's like one thing I remember watching a GDC talk about that, about like how sometimes you would think it'd be good to have like people from like all kinds of different places contributing to like one greater piece. You know what I mean? But sometimes art kind of has to be made by just like one person. Not that they can't have a team working with them, but like the vision sometimes needs to come from one person. If that makes sense. Because like as soon as like too many people get in their hands in the vision, then it could, you know, ends up being not great. Because it happens a lot with like game development teams if you think about it. Like what's that game that like was supposed to be really good? Concord? A lot of that was like too many cooks in the kitchen trying to like make this game like be one thing, like too many things at once. And like just like kind of lost the plot, like the lore what they were trying to build. So yeah. And Rita says, majority of my favorite cartoons I'm not rude or harsh about. It's flaws because it's just that for its mistakes. Oh, can you say that a different way? Rose is my bad. I'm a little confused. That I think, I don't know, my brain is just completely turning off. This guy says Concord had no chance, lol. Nothing about it was appealing. You know what's funny is my buddy, like a common present they'll get during like holidays as like a video game controller, because like their parents are really big on like not their parents, their sisters are usually like, yeah, I know you like special controllers, so like here's a new one. Like it's like their go-to gift. They can't think of anything. And one of them was like, oh, this Concord controller looks pretty cool, so they bought him a Concord controller because like, you know, the game was supposed to be so massive, so they just bought. It looked kind of cool and they gave it to him, so now he has like an unopened Concord controller. Which is pretty funny. But who is it says, yep, that was Sony coming into the kitchen and doing the hostile takeover. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I watched. There's a YouTube channel called Big Boss. It's a cool name, but they kind of make like internet historian style videos, but it's mostly about the gaming industry, and I like their videos a lot. They did one on Concord and like what happened behind the scenes that made it like so bad. So yeah. And Rose says, "Oops, you're fine. I have a habit of coming." No, no worries, Roses. You're completely fine. I think it's genuinely. I just have. Yeah. I hate to admit it, but I gotta low-key have a headache. I think I might have to. I don't know. I don't want to call it, but I might have to. But okay, let's read this. Majority of my favorite cartoons I'm not upset about its flaws because higher-ups ruin it most of the time. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. I know exactly what you're saying, Roses. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like Teen Titans got left on like a crazy cliffhanger, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of cartoons that like were super sick. It's just, higher up decisions made it like kind of whack. Like the guy that made the Fairly Odd Parents has a YouTube channel now, Butch Hartman, and he talks about how much he was like constantly fighting with like Nickelodeon, like what you want to put in the episodes and stuff like that. And like every season they were like, "No, we're gonna cancel it. We're gonna cancel it." And like every new season of Fairly Odd Parents was like, "This is the last one because you guys keep messing with us. This is the last one. This is the last one." It was like constant. Yeah. And Rose says, "You're feeling tired. It's okay to rest." Well, thank you, Roses. Yeah, I might have to. I think if anything, I'll just get these orders all printed out and then go from there. Yeah, sometimes I'm so like, no. But also, I'm having fun, you know what I mean, Rosa? So that's another thing, too. Do you ever, like, I don't know, go out to, like, do something, and, like, you get there, and you're like, oh, wait a minute. I didn't realize I was going to be tired. You know what I mean? But Rosa says, the new Fairly Odd Parents show was good. It's tragic it didn't continue. Yeah. Yeah, Butch Hartman, that, they're an MVP, dude. They really knew how to make a good cartoon. And Rosa says, yes. Yeah, exactly. So I started streaming like, oh yeah, I'm ready. And then just like an hour in, I'm like, wait a minute. But Skyr says, I don't think Sony taking over really changed anything. It was yet another live service shooter and already, oversaturated market released when people were already getting sick of them. Even if devs had full control, it would have likely been dead in the water anyway. It's just funny that billions of bucks were shoveled into it. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, I think it's a lot of just like, at some point the whole like live shooter prints money. Like at some point people, I think Concord like came at like right at the tipping point, if that makes sense. Because that's the thing, is that like people only have like so much attention. And if you're like a mega company like Sony, like there's only, people are dumping hours in a Fortnite. Like you have to make something like better than that. It's kind of like a social network if you think about it too, because it's like, I don't know, like if all my friends play Fortnite, trying to get them to play Concord is like, hey man, like please, like you have to like really convince them on like why they should join this like essentially new social network or new video game if they're meant to be forever games, you know what I mean? So I don't know, I think they just didn't think it all the way through. Also, it was hella funny. Do you remember the Blizzard announcement when they announced, I think Diablo 3 was gonna be on phones, and like everyone was like, "Is this an April Fool's joke?" And the guy was like, "What? You guys don't have phones?" It was like the guy got like super flamed at Blizzard for doing that. But what's crazy is they started an Instagram account and they started making reels. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, "That's the guy from the meme that was like, you guys don't have phones?" And the top comment was some guy being like, "Currently watching this on a phone right now." And I was like, hell yeah, dude. But I felt kind of bad because he was like genuinely being like, yeah, like here's like this historical World of Warcraft thing that I was a part of. Here's how we like designed the character and stuff like that. And everyone was just like spamming the meme to him. I was like, oh no. But I thought it was also hella funny. But yeah, but from watching the Big Boss, YouTube channel, it was like 99% of times video games that like end up flopping pretty hard. It's just they get stuck in development hell, or like the CEOs are like promising all these different things and stuff like that to all these investors, and then like they end up like, you know, being just like really weird bosses. So yeah. But Tiara, what's up, dude? Groovy Daddy, how you doing, Tiara? How you feeling? Who's this says sometimes reputation can't be recovered after becoming a meme. Yeah, you kind of do get stuck. That or you like grow out of it. Like I feel like kids can grow out of their meme. Yeah, I mean, because like they don't look like that kid anymore, of course. But yeah. But I think it's a lot harder as an adult. Like you have to make something that's like bigger than the meme itself to like kind of escape it. But yeah, Big Boss also did a video on I guess after GTA 5, one of the like literally one of the people who created GTA 3, like the GTA Grand Theft Auto as we know it, they ended up like kicking him out of the company right after GTA 5 launched. So he started his own studio because he made GTA, like literally like, you know, GTA 5 I think was like the highest selling piece of media of all time. You know what I mean? The investors were just like, here's a blank check. Please let me have a piece of whatever you make next. And then he made like bad Roblox. Like bad GTA Roblox. Like everyone hated it. And come to find out it's because he was like a really big like micromanaging control freak. Where it's like, if he didn't like where you placed a plant in the world, he'd be like, no, like don't make a brand new build, you need to move the plant, it's in the wrong place. He was like, yeah. And then the game ended up like sucking pretty bad. But also lost a ton of money. It was supposed to be like a live service game again, stuff like that. So yeah. I love Marathon. Oh, but it's a meme? Yeah. You mean the new Bungie game, right? Marathon? That Marathon? All right. Gotta print all these out. And Rosa says, I'm surprised he didn't run away with the money and just wanted to prove everyone wrong. Yeah, no, I mean, technically, he probably could have. But yeah, I don't know, I feel like sometimes it's hard to let go, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's a little too hard to let go. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Are these all done? Dang, there's kind of nothing going on today in the news either. Today's kind of a chill day. Who would have thought? Who says it's a slow day? Yeah. That's probably why I'm so sleepy, dude. It's a sleepy day, I think. Blow away, breathe. Okay, let me organize these orders real quick. Yeah, I think if anything, I'm gonna organize these and I think we'll call it there. I know, sorry, it's shorter, but I'm sleepy. Then I want to lay down for a little bit because I do have a headache. I don't know why I do, but I do. Do that. Do this. Do this. Okay, cool. But yeah. But on that note, one other thing that's cool is I got sleeves for my cards. That's kind of fun. Pretty hyped on that. Because the last thing I'll say is that, like, since I'm getting to, like, oh, Zaku, it is hot. It's definitely hot, dude. What degrees is it right now? It's like 95? Today was a high of 100, though. Who says lack of sleep, maybe? It's hot? Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I think it's because I went to the gym late at night last night. I increased all my weights, so I think I worked a lot harder, so I went to bed. I probably just didn't sleep as effectively or something. Isn't it like, I don't know. I realized that, like, it's not just about length of sleep, but it's also like effectiveness of sleep. If that makes sense. Probably just didn't like sleep right or something. Everybody says, yeah, my migraine was over my struggle to sleep. Oh, I feel that, yeah. Yeah, let me start putting stuff away then. Ugh. Ugh. But anything else I gotta put away? Yeah, I think that's it for now. Sick. But yeah, with that, I think we'll call it here. I know it's short, I'm sorry. But thank y'all for hanging out. We'll stream again on Sunday. Hopefully on Sunday I'll feel a lot better. And then, but I also have to do a short stream on Sunday too, just because what's it called? I'll hydrate for your roses. Because I'll do jazz night. But we'll figure it out. I don't know. Either way, I just appreciate y'all hanging out. I'm so glad to talk about Kirby and Kingdom Hearts. I'm always down to talk about Kirby. What we're gonna do for the thumbnail. What's wild is I found out this plushie. I love Kirby. Yeah, this plushie's a little broken on his tail right here. His little tail got all messed up. So I got another free plushie for myself. So I'm pretty stoked on that. So we'll take a picture with them. With our friend. Damn. The glasses fell. Ugh. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do a thumbnail. Oh yeah. Yeah, someone bought one recently, so I'm super stoked. So when I first made them, like I gave out a bunch of them. And then I can't make them anymore because of the tariffs and stuff. So I'm like, I have a limited amount left. But I don't know. I love them. I had a high school friend buy one too. But yeah, I want to do like a... Yo! Cool. But yeah. Alright, y'all. Well, I think we'll call it here. Thanks so much for hanging out. I will catch y'all Sunday. You're free on Sunday. And yeah, we'll kick it then. And, hopefully I'll be less headache then. But yeah, have a nice rest of your night, y'all, and take it easy. Enjoy your dinner and everything. Catch you around Skyer, catch you around Roses, catch you around Who Is It, catch you around Zaku, catch you around Tiara, catch you around Rampage, catch you around, who else was here? John Willis, catch you around, there was someone else here earlier. Korean Duder, you're still watching Korean Duder. But yeah, and congrats on the goal reached at the gym. Oh yeah, thank you, Rampage. Yeah, I got 50-pound dumbbells on each arm. So I maxed out the weights at my apartment. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, maybe I'm the strongest person in my apartment complex. You're an anime character. But yeah. But yeah, I'll catch y'all around. Thanks so much. Congrats, Rampage. And y'all rest well too. And take care. Take it easy, y'all. Peace.